Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Next Step Espresso, your daily shot of fitness. With me, your host, as always, Johnny Landals from Next Step Nutrition, bringing you the podcast that helps you overcome the nutrition industry confusion, lose weight for good, and improve your health for years to come. Today, on episode and we're talking about building a regular routine of mealtimes for success. So why would this be important? Why should we build a routine? If we think back to everything that I've talked about in terms of habit change and behaviors, we know that our behaviors and habits are what brings about results, right? The goals that we set ourselves aren't directly within our control. The only things that we can definitely control are our behaviors. And so by setting a routine is what's going to allow us to build new habits, build new behaviors, and establish behaviors and habits that we can actually stick to. It's the same thing of having the same start time and finish time with work, the same time of training every day, the same time of going to bed every day. If you plan these things out in advance first, then the habits are going to be easier for you to build and stick to because you've dictated what you're going to do and written it down. And this is where building a regular routine, a regular mealtime routine, will help you within your goals around nutrition. So building almost like a base diet with similar foods at similar times with similar portion sizes, this is going to be a great way for you to manage your hunger levels throughout the day, not get too hungry and then end up binging later on. And it's also going to allow you to understand how you can partition out your calories into regular meals, and eating regular meals throughout a routine has definitely been shown to improve health and improve our markers of weight loss as well by giving us something loosely prescriptive in order to stick to. So how do we do this? You can start with tracking if you'd like to. You don't necessarily need to, but definitely having an awareness of calories can help. Having an awareness of how many calories in the meals that you are creating, either from recipe information from recipe books or online, will definitely help with you partitioning certain meals into certain places. So if you say, right, I'm going to have X amount of calories at breakfast by eating this, I'm going to have X amount of calories at lunch by eating this, X amount of calories at dinner, and you give yourself loose time periods in which to eat them as well, you've then got a great way of building meal amounts that suit your goals and body size, and you can use this in combination with mindful eating. So waiting until you are actually physically hungry before you eat, being really present with the meal and stopping when you're full, even though you've built this idea of a meal routine. By following this, you're going to be better tuned into what your body actually needs, better tuned into what you should eat and when, and you will know that this will change depending on how active you are. If you're more active, you're going to be more hungry. If you're less active, you're going to be less hungry. And at least by having a routine diet that you can adjust, you can then build on this over time. So building structure is going to be your key to success. We know that routine and habits are what breeds success. We are the result of our behaviors. We are the result of our habits. And so by creating this routine, we can then build new habits that we can stick to and make this whole thing easier for our transition. So in your time these days, I would urge you to build yourself a regular routine of meal times. Not that when we eat matters all that much, but building a regular routine that you can stick to will allow you to gradually change your habits, gradually change your behaviors, and it will allow you to adopt the healthy habits that you want to in order to lose weight for good and improve your health for years to come. Thank you as always for listening to this episode of Next Step Espresso. I hope that all of you guys have a fantastic Monday, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily shot of fitness.